Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to an episode of Stardew Valley. Last episode, we actually made a whoopsie. I wanted to build another shed. I'm really glad you become part of the community. I've enclosed a check for $500 from the Stardew Valley Agricultural Fund to help you continue your good work. Maybe you can buy some more seeds with it. Sincerely, Mayor Lewis. Last episode we made a whoopsie. Thank you. I meant to build a shed. Well, there's a series of events. I wanted to build a shed, and I got stuck with a cutscene between Robin and Demetrius. Hello. Need something? I'll be over here, working on my bike for a while. I meant to build a shed, and then I said, oh, I need to move the coop first. And I realized after I quit filming that I accidentally hit build a new shed. So, I just turned on instant build. So it's done already. She's still going to be working on it today. You're going to hear Robin, but I'm going to be giving myself back everything when I destroy the building. And then we're going to move the shed or move this coop like I actually wanted to. Yeah, because I don't want to have to wait another 2 days to build a shed. So yeah. Anyway, so last episode we did some stuff for the island. Like we talked to Kent for Birdie to give him the old war memento and that type of stuff. Cause yeah, wait, we don't need another coop. So I am literally going to be cheating back all the stuff for the coop. And yeah, we're gonna destroy this if I don't get it back anyway. Cause it's not worth, the backups in this game are not worth me. Well, first of all, it isn't worth me refilming just because my throat can't handle it. So, and because of that, we are just kinda, let's cheat the stuff back in because I cannot refilm it. Otherwise I would refilm it. But I cannot with my current state of my throat and my allergies. I can't refilm. So we're just gonna make do, which is cheap. Today is Emily's birthday. We need to give Emily a gift. So yeah, this is done already, as you can see. But when I noticed what I did, I logged into the game and immediately put on this cheat. So we will have to, like I said, tear it down tomorrow. If I had known, like I said, if it was easier to go back on saves, I probably would have gone back on the save. So like I literally noticed it after I finished filming. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, why is it showing a building? And then I kind of like, oh. Did I get the milk? No, I did not. Well, we will have to go back. And there. Okay, we're gonna go get the milk now. Thanks for the diamond. Today is Emily's birthday. We also have to process a bunch of geodes. I will see if perchance. Oh, it's right there. Duh, they stacked. Sorry, I'm very discombobulated with this. I meant to move it. That's why it wasn't making sense to me when I was done. I'm like, I wanted to move it. Why is it telling me 2 days? Like, excuse you? Yeah. Decisions were made. Well, it really was misclicks because I got distracted. Did a stupid cutscenes. I don't know. I like the cutscenes because it is nice to learn about characters. But in the same token, they are a little distracted. This is the same critique I had for Coral Island. They are a little distracting because sometimes you just want... So, okay, I need to cheat. Well, we'll see what we get back. I'm going to give myself probably everything I need for the coop. God, I'm out for the coop. Because it is literally going to be torn down. Okay, we need to go to Emily and we need to go to Clint. But yeah, when we tear it down, we'll see if we get the stuff back. I know you don't. You should. That just might be satisfactory talking. Because I am used to satisfactory. I am not unaliving ghosts. Well, how much? What do we need with the wizard? We'll try it. I will probably fail it. Where's Emily? At home. I have nothing for Jazz. Happy birth. Yep, I remembered your birthday. Okay, Clint. We may go to the island this episode. I don't know. We do need to plan out the farm for summer. That's like the only reason I'm hesitating right now is because we do need to plan a little bit. So, yeah, because if it wasn't going to be summer this episode, I probably would be a little bit more like, let's go. But being it is going to be summer and we have a lot to lay out, I think we're going to stay home. I'm just more mad that I can't build my shed. That's what I was planning on doing, was building my shed. That's what I'm more pissed off at. Which is why I did the instant done, because I don't want another coop. What is that? And all the skills. I know that's what we get from the raccoons next. The music is struggling right now. Here, keep cutting in and out. Because it's over, this is overriding it. Okay. There it goes. Yeah, the music was struggling a little bit. I don't know if there's any of this that needs to be donated. I don't think so. Interesting. Yeah, none of this needs to be donated. Oh, that one does. Okay. We're reaching a point where we are like getting down to like the nitty gritty of things. I mean, there's still a decent amount. Is it this one? Nope. This one. And for those, actually, I'm shocked we haven't got yet. Artifacts, that's a spoon, that's a mask, that's a donut, that's a broken sword. That's something similar to the trilobite, I don't remember. And that's another strange creature, isn't it? This one I don't remember, I think it's another bone. I don't actually expect that we're gonna finish that, so. Okay, going home. Bus stop. Yeah, I think we're just gonna lay out things and stuff. Do I want to keep this? If I have one. We have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. Have a bunch of those. And marble we don't have. Okay. I think it's going to kind of be the thing going forward. I think I remember the reason like I felt I needed to keep these was that they could sometimes ask for a very specific thing. I do remember that. I remember them once in a great while. It's not often. But I do remember once in a while they would ask for something very specific. I guess we will use, we're supposed to get 2 of these from the raccoons. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look at this. So 8,025. So yeah, we'll do it for the mastery. If it didn't go towards mastery, I just moved these over. If it didn't go towards mastery, we probably would just leave it alone. That goes there. I lost my rocks. Or no, I didn't. I never had the rocks on me, I don't think. Because I just need the wood for the sheds. Yes. That goes there. I'm like, there's something else I see that I need to put away. But just like I couldn't figure it out. That. Done. Next. Missions, if I feel like it. So, do I have any of this already made? I think I do. No. No. It was, I want this. It was the walls. It was the stone walls. I think I had a bunch. Yeah, I made too many of them by accident. It was a whoopsie. Okay. So, part of me's tempted for the stone that I put into the coop. Part of me's just tempted to cheat it in the form of this. But like I said, I don't remember if you actually get it back or not. So we're going to go make a bunch of stone paths. How much to make? We'll start with about 200. I can make one more iridium sprinkler. So, okay, here's my thought. Okay, the main issue I am having is I like to have my iridium sprinkler, and each iridium sprinkler is this specific crop. That is what I like to do. And this farm just doesn't allow you to do it. So, my goal is to figure out a way to do it. I don't know how far to put this. I kind of just want to go to there. I don't know, we'll leave it. So, I'm collecting my mushrooms. Mainly because it stops me from having to lay things out. It's so sad but true. I'm reached that point where it's just like a billion squirrels just so I don't have to do what I need to do. We're there. We're at that point. These are ready. Wow, that one's just an overachiever. I need to remember to harvest that. Okay. Well. When you look at the pathway like that, it looks silly. It looks really silly. Like just this. I never noticed it until this moment. Well, this is already annoying me, but I don't have a choice. that they can't line up. That is going to annoy me. Oh, so this is why I just stopped laying it out in the free world, because this just was driving me crazy. So they cannot line up no matter what you do. Like if you actually want to utilize this for farming, you can't. Like you can't. And have things line up. That's why I don't like this farm. I think if I could start all over again, I would go into a different farm. Because this also needs to move. I don't like where this is. Yeah, I mean, because then you have this. This is useless. I am thinking of moving the sheds here just because this is useless. But I also I don't like. So if I were to put this here, then I have this ugly section here of nothing. Like you have beautiful grass and then a half section of this. I hate it. Like hate's a strong word, but I hate it. And this is the issue I keep running into. Like all the time. And they don't just have a grass tile, correct? Because if they just have a grass tile, I will cheat it in and I will use it. No, they don't. The only thing you can do is put grass starter there, and that's not going to look good. Oh, because this is the problem I was running into, so I just gave up. Yeah, there's just no way around it. Ooh, I did not know you could do that. Well, of course I want iridium everything. Decor, other. Yeah, it just doesn't exist. Furniture. These are just paintings. Yeah, this is what I ran into, and so I just stopped. And that's it. Miscellaneous, maybe? No, these are the books. Yeah, these are all books. Well, there's the these aren't going to work. This is just for a room. See, like this. Why can't that exist in this world? Like, why can't I just put this down, like, right here? I don't know, because this is where I stopped again. How big is a shed? The only thing I can think of is to take this and move it up like this. Again, I prefer 3 wide. There's no way of doing 3 wide with making it look nice. And just fill this up with these. And how many spaces is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it would be like a 2 wide path, I think. That is the only thing I can think of to hide this, is just to move the pods here. So we may do that and build a second one. That is the only thing I can think of. Because I will fully hide it then. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'd have a 2 wide path across. And then this way, I don't know. Because I just don't like this. That's what I'm having a really hard time with. Is that. Unless I just say forget it and just move this up and sacrifice more farmland. Because essentially what you're sacrificing is farmland. Because this would need to move up too. So I would switch these to... actually, can it show me the radius of those? Nope. I think it's actually in this one. Press left control to show current radius. So yeah, you have to pick it up. We'll try that. Left control. Okay. So yeah, I would just have to put these sprinklers along here. That is an option. I'm gonna have to find something to line this with because I hate that. Yeah. You're hitting everything but what I want. Huh. Yeah, this is where I just stopped decorating because I was just getting so frustrated. Yeah, because this looks hideous. It really does. But I think that's the alternative, and then we will recycle these over there. That's the only thing I can think of doing to fix this. It's not the greatest fix, but it's a fix. But it's just, I think what annoys me is that you're sacrificing farmland again in a farming game just to get things to line up. Like, why do I have a path there? Okay. Sure. Whoops. I don't need you. You're getting sold. That's kind of funny, actually. This is just random pathway. And that will make me feel a little bit better if they line up. Again, like I said, not the greatest, but it'll do. We're going to go to Robin. She's closed tomorrow, ain't she? Isn't she closed on Sundays? I swear I wish you had the, like, giants thing in Coral Island. Hello. Debating whether I should work or read comics all day. Read comics all day. Oh, today, guess what today finally is? Today is the day that we can buy Lucky Lunch. We can go buy our red cabbage one day before the bloody seed goes on sale. I have this crazy new idea that I want to involve you in. It's called clothing therapy. Please come to the mayor's house today to see what it's all about. Okay. I'm really glad you become part of the community. Huh? Didn't I get that yesterday? Watering can. Watering can. Right in my hotbar. Holy cow. Okay, we need to go to raccoons. Yes, powder melons. Oh, I forgot I did powder melons. I might keep one just in case. I'm assuming these are what I need. Let's go to the lady and the raccoons. Help us and I'll give you something nice. Oh my gosh, it's like I almost knew what this was. Thanks, Bobo. Take this. Fairy dust. They changed the gift. We're doing great, Bobo. It was supposed to be a star drop key. So they did change the gift. Yep, there's our red cabbage. Yeah. Still one of the better decisions I made. It's raining on the island today. There. Okay, we're gonna go destroy a shed today. Well, hold the phone. Is Robin open? Most days, not helpful. We're gonna try to go destroy this shed or this coop. We don't need it. And I am gonna leave the instant build on just because I lost 2 days with this. This is where I wish you can go into the files and go to the backup. I don't know, there should be a way to do that in game. There really should. And because it got, you know, people want to hear about Coral Island. Coral Island did add it after the game was out already, so it can be done. It's just, I guess, a matter of not wanting to do it. I don't know. You would have to, I believe, in order to go back on a save, you would have to, I'm trying to think. I think it's, you always have in your save folder an old and a new. I think you'd have to rename the old to the current one. No. I think that's how you do it. And because with, I think it was 1.0, they added that to Coral Island. Because the game, just like this one, kept the old save, new save. They just made it so that it had an interface to interact with. Which was, it's a good idea. Because if you are having people mess with files, you're begging people just to delete a file. That's basically it. Okay. Going to Robin. I don't have my wood. This. I will be cheating back my stone and wood. And the money. Construction. So 100 stone. I'm going to write this down really quick. That's a eraser. That's going to do nothing for me. It is 4,300 wood, 100 stone. Okay, that's going to get cheated back. We are going to demolish a building. Yeah, it did not give us anything back. Okay. We are going to construct a farm building. We're going to move a coop. I don't know if this is going to do it instantly. I may have to take down the fences. Here we are. And then we are going to construct a shed. So where do I want this? Oh, actually, no, we're going to move this first. Ooh, I hate that. We're going to move it here first. I'm going to have to line this. We're going to have to line this with the path. Because, yeah, that's kind of... Okay, shed. Build. I'm going to put these... I think one here... I think one here. It should already actually be done, but I can actually do it another one. I'm not. I'll give it another day. So yeah, I'm going to give myself. I gotta hit a button. Giving ourselves $4,000, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wood is I should have started another thing. Oh well. I'm going to go until we have a stack in about... I should have looked at what it said. It doesn't matter. We have a lot of wood. I'm going to go to a full stack and then probably like maybe 50. I think that's fair. There we are. And then stone is 100. Stone, stone, stone. There. And there we are. We're made whole. Very good. The next thing for the raccoons is going to be the smoked fish. The largemouth bass. So we're gonna smoke it, even though it only takes an hour. We're gonna smoke it, and it will be oysters, which I will probably have to, unless we get some. I will probably keep them in. So here's where okay. This is where I'm again having problems. I don't. So I'm going to put. Oh, you can place them underneath in this game? Well, that's nice. I always put a chest outside, and I always put whatever is inside. So if it's like well, I know sometimes I put one out here, and I also take a preserve jar or a keg, and I put it outside the house. That way I know when it's done. So that way I know to check it. Because I always forget this machine. We're gonna go back to Robin, and I think we're gonna move some other stuff. Well, no, we're gonna go first place just in case. We're gonna go place these things. Okay, that should be, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically need to go to there. Okay. I think the issue comes in if you actually want to get rid of it. I think that vaguely sounds familiar. Move, move, move. It's always under construct. I need to probably give this is fine, right? We'll go to this one. Yes, that looks better. So much better. Yeah, we're going to tear this down to let them over for tonight. And then... I think what we're going to do is move this so that's in line. candles are in the way. Okay. Pausing time. Oh, we have to go take down the fence, and then we also need to take down the candles. This has totally become the farm decorating episode. I do want another one of those. That should be enough for them to get through. I hope they will get over there. We'll find out. And they have access. I will... That's the wrong way. This... I think that should be enough for them to get over, but I may just get rid of all of this. Okay, getting rid of the candles. The only other thing I am thinking of doing is... And this is like... So it would be 2 up from that. Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. The only other thing I'm thinking about is possibly moving this shed down and then having this be maybe some where the bees get moved to. And like put some benches there eventually. I don't know. Trying to make lemons out of lemonade. That's what I'm trying to do. Construct buildings. Moving shed. So this is being moved. Oh, shoot. We'll get there eventually. I'm going to stay over here because I can't center it. So I think we're going to go 2 over here. This we are moving there. That's fine. We eventually will put a path going to this. I think that's going to have to do... I don't like how it's lining up, though. Actually, this is going to get moved down again to here. This is going to go here, I think. That way we can utilize this. This, I think, is going to move up here finally. Probably with the other one. It really doesn't like me doing this, I have to say. It's like it's very chugging along. Those are those. Wow, that looks so different there now. Actually, nope, this can't be here. Well, it can. I need a path that goes up, but it's just going to do one of those because it doesn't. This doesn't line up with the lower one. So it is what it is. So this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can't center it, so we're gonna cheat it this way. It's fine. All right, I think that's fine. Question mark? Don't know. I don't know. I think the main thing is that I feel like I'm settling. Everything on this farm I am settling for. And I don't like that feeling. I do not like that feeling at all. And I think that's what kind of irks me a little, is I feel like I'm settling with layouts. Okay, well, you don't like me to place things under there. I need more. Well, convenient now. I do prefer this a little lower. I do prefer well, it's fine. We're gonna go back in there soon, eventually. I do prefer this being a little lower in the farm. That is actually nice. So the duping chambers, where do I want them? Probably right here is fine. And I also think these are going to move down. It's probably right here. Still not the greatest, but better than outside the house. Yes. And then I am going to move this, I think, outside. Just because sometimes I've needed it and it's in the building, so it's not as useful. So I think this is going to go right here. Again, not the greatest, but we're making do. Okay, so we're just going to let these finish processing. I'm not going to go move them again. Just going to finish processing. Hopefully all the chickens will move this way. We'll pay attention to it later. Okay, so this is fine. We will put this path in. I don't know. Because this feels wasteful. And then I again feel like I need to hide this. So I think it's going to go up. And I think we're going to do this. Little path for Grant, but we may change that out of that one eventually. It doesn't need to be the nice path. I just want a path to Grandpa's area. Yeah, I really wish there was a way to edit the tiles. I would love that right now. It's a little... It's making me a little sad, I have to admit. Just a little. This will go here. This will go here. We will also hide one in the back. Just like I will hide one in the back. And I'm going to hide one right there and right here. Okay. So that is that. It's starting to come along. Like I said, I'm not overly thrilled, but are they making their way over? I think so. I think everyone's in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing Littlefoot. Nope, Littlefoot's there. 1. Stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're fine. We're going to close this off. I think all of these guys are accounted for too. Yeah, it looks okay. We're going to close this off now. I think this is the best we can do with what we have with this layout. Fences. We can move these also eventually. Where they're going to go, I don't know. They are going to move. I do know that. There we go. I'm like, are you going to place it? Yeah, I think... Really? Say, if you did not give that back to me... I literally want to put one right here. Okay, fine. I won't. There we go. Yeah, I still wish that... Well, oh my gosh, I wanted that. The targeting in this game. There we are. What I wanted to do, we're going to hide one here just for extra light. I know they're right next to each other, but it's fine. Okay, so they have their pond. They have this. I think that's good. This will hopefully spread over this way. So that's that. We do, okay, so then we have, I need to put light here. We eventually will replace these with, once we get the, what do they call those? The catalog, we will replace them with lights, like actual street lights, type lights. But we still need to get to that point. Okay, so there will be another shed eventually here. So eventually I'm going to get rid of this and we're going to put a different path that fits with the bridge because I can't change the bridge, I don't think. Yeah, I can't change the bridge, so we're going to probably use the wooden path there. I don't like this one, but we will probably use this one. Just so that there is a path to Grandpa's. That's a little different. I feel like there has to be a path to Grandpa's. I always do. I always feel like there needs to be a path over to Grandpa's. And then over here, I don't know what we will do, but we have now a path to Grandpa's shrine. Could use a torch here, probably. It's already time to go to bed. And there. So, yeah, I was thinking maybe of moving this up, and so it tees off. This is where I wish I knew I could use a bomb and it wouldn't destroy. Mainly because the targeting is just fantastic in this game. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice some of the look here to square it off. Something needs to get squared off. And like that really is that's where I struggle the most, because I do prefer things to have that squared off look, and you can't. It is physically impossible on this farm. Like, this farm in theory is a great idea, but at the same time, I'm pausing time so I can finish what I'm doing. But at the same time, you know, it needs to be usable, and this is not usable. And I think that's why I'm struggling so much, is I prefer to fully utilize as much as humanly possible every square inch of these farms. I try to do that, and you can't. You physically cannot. Think that, no, wait, I went too far. So then this one needs to go to here. We will put eventually another fish pond here. I just kind of have to at least finish what I started a little bit. Will we put all fish ponds in here? I don't know. Probably not. I will actually probably put a fish pond, 3, 4, 5, probably right here. I will probably put another one right here. And another one, like 1, 2, 3. And then I will probably connect these down. Like that. And we're out of paths. It's fine, but that's what we're gonna probably end up doing, and then connect this and put maybe like benches in the middle. That might be the final idea. For now, I just want to finish that section. So it looks done. Everything looks so undone and I don't like it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's where it needs to be done. That looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. So we have some left over. But this, I mean, this is doable. Again, like I said, not the greatest, but we're trying to make lemons out of lemonade. Because I really don't like this layout. This is going to probably end up being like a flower garden. Okay, so I need to harvest this. This is the... Really? None of those are ready? Huh. Well, they are now. There we are. Wow, that's magic. I think if it wasn't an expensive crop, like the, oh, my inventory's full. If it wasn't such an expensive crop, I'd probably be like, eh. But this is an expensive crop. Oh, we leveled up. Come on, everybody. Everyone join in. We don't need this many flowers. So we're going to sell. Why don't those stack? That seems like a mistake. Anyway, anything that doesn't have a rating is going to get just removed. Yeah, okay. We'll probably sell more in the end, but it's fine for now. Okay, we are not filling these up. We are not. So, oh, another melon. Or that's not a melon. we're going to rearrange this a little. Actually, I have more of those somewhere, don't I? This is all the stuff I wanted to do today, and that's why the whole mistake with... I have one. That's why the whole mistake with the place, thank you. The whole mistake with the placement of the shed was just like, oh. Or not the shed, the not destroying the... What is that thing called? The coop. There we are. Man, that was difficult. Okay, so I need probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of those. Okay, so we need to make some bars. We will start this one overnight and then in the morning start the other one. Wrong chest. Okay, moving along. I also need to turn back on farming instant build. That needs to go off. We in the end like made up time for the mistake. Time everywhere. I'm going to sleep. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Still not the greatest, but what are you going to do? Actually, I think we're just going to end it here. It's going to be a little shorter just because I want to start summer on its own day. Ooh, thunderstorm tomorrow. I think we're just going to end it here. It was a weird episode because we were decorating. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of Stardew Valley. Next episode, it's summer, year 2. We will finally be able to, well, we would find, oh, green. We will find, if we didn't cheat it in, we could finally get our red cabbage started, and in 9 days it would be ready. Woohoo. But no, we don't have to worry about that. I don't know why I clicked that storm approaching. Yeah, so next episode we'll continue laying out for the summer. It's not the greatest. It'll do though. Hello. It's not the greatest. It'll do. Ooh, we can harvest that. We will be able to finish the what is it called? The hidden missing bundle. We will finish that next time. Yeah, I think we're going to concentrate on, like I said, putting in some more stuff here, more monocropping. I think the flowers are going to move up to here. I think that's going to be the shout. And then eventually, little by little, we will buy more of these to fill in this. I just wanted the placeholders there for my brain to figure it out. So yeah, we're going to just kind of do this, and then it will be summer, and then eventually we will go back to the island because we have to. Will it be next episode? I don't know. It depends how I feel, really. But yeah, we're going to figure out how to try to get the squares back that I want. But I want the squares back. And then, like I said, this over here is going to be more monocropping, like whatever, like melons are like the crop of the summer. So that's going to go over here to just get as much melons as possible. And then probably a nice chunk of it is also going to be the ones like blueberries where it harvests multiple times, just so we can get a lot of stuff to keep processing, because that's going to be the name of the game now, is just setting up this shed that we just built so that it is just processing constantly. And that's going to be the goal. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and bye for now.